there, gang. Welcome back to Watching Movies and Dyin Inside. To celebrate the holidays, we're watching 2025's Deathstalker, written and directed by Steven Kostanski. So you're probably wondering, why not a Christmas movie? Well, I did that already, and it wasn't great. And this had just come out and was available to watch at home, and I've watched all the other films this year, and I was just kind of thinking, like, why not? But because it is Christmas, I'm thrilled that we have with us today a very special guest. You know him, you love him. He travels the world and kisses moms, and he's all out of bubblegum. The one, the only, Santa Claus. Thank you for being here, Santa. We're really excited to see you.
Yeah.
How are you?
Busy.
I think we're going to check in on Santa Claus a little bit later.
What?
So, as I understand it, this is a remake, but it plays everything a little more serious than the original films, which were a little kind of cheap and trashy, but, you know, not awful. I enjoyed them well enough. I'm curious to see what they'll do with the remake. So, without further ado, let's dive on in and hope for the best.
This Christmas, we'll be kissing, watching movies, and dying inside.
If I had to guess, based on the other Deathstalker films, there's going to be an evil wizard and a princess, and a fair amount of murder and nudity. Oh, okay, right out of the gate. Jeez Louise. The costumes look a little silly, but it doesn't bother me in the slightest. I think, wasn't there that one guy in... It was one of the Deathstalker films. A guy had, like, bat wings on his helmet. Oh, and then there was the bad guy with the spider tattoo on his face. So, there's a precedent in the canon. Oh yeah, I didn't realize until, like, really late that Deathstalker doesn't have a name. Like, his name is literally Deathstalker. I hope they don't give him a name in this movie. I don't know, I just think that's neat. You know, if you'd asked me, I wouldn't have considered it an iconic theme, but hearing it just now, you know what, it is pretty memorable. Oh, okay, cool.
This is for the chair.
Oh, wow.
Well, I mean, all he did was hit them with a chair. You know, I guess if that's never happened there before, that would be kind of exciting. I mean, they seemed more impressed that he hit him with a chair than, you know, that guy that walked in with, like, 2 heads. But then, you know, I'm assuming 2-headed guys are regular occurrence, but chair bashing, not so much. Oh.
Nice.
Ah, dude, why do people in these movies always cut the palms of their hands? Oh, especially if they're going to be fighting and holding things and punching. Couldn't he just, like, go, like, just a little bit higher? Just nick his arm, just a little bit. You know, someplace that's, where the wound isn't going to open up constantly. Ugh. I know, that's a real pet peeve of mine. Oh, dude. I just realized, if there isn't a pigman in this movie, I'm gonna be incredibly disappointed. Yeah, there had better be a pigman in this movie. I feel silly for being so excited about this, but there had better be a Pigman. Yeah.
Oh, hello. What are you doing down there?
Whoa.
Hold still. I was close that time. Oh, you were not.
Okay, so Deathstalker rescued a wizard named Doodad, voiced by Patton Oswalt, who I think is going to be the comic relief, because he fired bolts of energy at Deathstalker's butt a couple of times instead of at the snake thing he was aiming for. Yeah, I guess that's a little fun, a little bit funny.
It's far too dangerous. You go there and get it, and bring it back to me at Munkar's Tavern.
Hey, if it wasn't for me,
Munkar. Yeah, Lord Munkar. That was the guy with the spider tattoo. Wait, I wonder if that was the bar he was in earlier. I didn't notice a spider tattoo on the bartender's face. So,
Joe Tack. Tritus. I gave up that name long ago.
Tritus? Okay, I guess Deathstalker's name is... well, his real name is Tritus. Tritus. I don't know how I feel about that.
We have to learn what part the amulet plays in this plot, or risk the end of everything and the beginning of a dark era I dare not imagine.
I'm not gonna lie, it is a little bit distracting that the mask doesn't allow for a lot of vocal movement. I'm fine going along with it, but I will make the observation that maybe they could have, worked that out a little bit before they got to this point.
Chance of deciphering the amulet if I could just get my hands on it. We have to find a way in there.
Dude! Oh! Oh, wow. Okay, that's exciting. Wow. Okay, there we go. I can actually shut this off now. I'm good.
You're not the only one sneaking in, okay?
Oh, and look, there's a beautiful woman. I bet she's a princess.
Who are you?
What is he doing?
Oh boy, here we go. I thought maybe that'd be all the Pigman we got, but no, we actually get a Pigman fight. Very nice, very nice. Whoa! So he killed the Pigman by grabbing the top of his mouth and the bottom of his mouth and just like yanking? R.I.P. Pigman. So we're about halfway through the film now. Let's check back in on Santa Claus. What are you up to now, Santa? Wait, what? We'll check in on Santa later.
Like you, my heart is a bit more complicated.
Because she's a princess, right? Yeah.
Hey.
If she's not a princess, I'm gonna feel silly.
Sator, the witch lord of darkness. Together these titans battled over the fate of existence, using the mortals as their pawns, until its true purpose was completely...
Was that like
What kind of weapon is it?
a weapon of...
footage from one of the older films, or was that like new footage? Because it kinda looked like it was from one of the older films. It'd be neat if it was.
Crispin, you're one of us forever now. Bravo!
Hooray!
Hey, stop it.
I think that's fair. They got pretty close over the however long they were, on this journey, so sure she betrayed them, but that doesn't mean you can't be happy for her, That's being a good friend.
Prince Baldur's
These guys are moving so slowly, all you have to do is run from them, and you're fine. Like, these guys are running either into them or not at all. And I mean, if you're gonna, yeah, like, run into this guy who's killed a lot of people, at a point, it's on you what happens.
We can leave now.
Okay.
I feel like that's good advice, you know? Sometimes we all need a really nice long hug. Whether you're some guy or a swamp creature. Having said that, you know, why hug when a handshake will do, am I right?
Nice shot. Let's go.
So we're about 70 minutes in now, and no princess. That gal that I thought would turn out to be a princess was just, I don't know, some girl. So, you know. But hey, we got a pig man. You know. Oh, dude. Okay, so Deathstalker just got stabbed in the heart. I wonder how he's gonna get out of that mess. So, Deathstalker got brought back by the swamp creatures. The one that he hugged wrapped vines around his heart and got it beating again. So, you know, that was a scary couple of minutes, but he's fine. Back on his feet. 100%.
Will of Sator that brought you before me to serve us for all eternity. Your aim still hasn't improved, son of a man.
I'm not gonna lie, this bad guy, kind of annoying, actually. That guy, like the lead goon who was one of Deathstalker's, like, brothers in arms, who was now, like, an enemy, that guy was alright. But this, like, super old wizard, yeah, that guy's annoying. That was slightly unsatisfying. Oh, cool, I guess the whole thing was... Wait, the first film was about a sword, too. That's neat.
Wake up!
Oh, okay. So Brisbane, the thief, who was not a princess, got transformed into Sator, and he used the special sword to kill Sator and save Brisbane, who was not a princess.
Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Come on, get up. Yeah, you're back.
I guess that's just as well, because if she was a princess, she'd kind of have to be the love interest. And she feels less like a love interest and more like, you know, Deathstalker going on an adventure with his teenage daughter. So, yeah. Okay, so that was Deathstalker 2025. It was fine. The humor was there. Deathstalker was a little more serious, and I guess that made sense. That was fine, you know. They did try to make him a more rounded character, I guess to the point where they even revealed his name. It was kind of campy and cheesy, but intentionally so. I definitely gained something from it by having seen the earlier films. So the callbacks with the music and some of the names, that was fun. But I feel like, yeah, I mean, I can think of my circle of friends, I can maybe think of like one person who might actually enjoy watching this. I feel like it's just a little too cheesy and a little too campy for everyone else. So that was Deathstalker 2025. Now, before we go, let's check in one last time with Santa Claus. And he's gone.
What are you doing down there?